Rob, just talk a little bit about Tom Price and you're thinking about bringing him. You've talked in recent weeks that you needed to bolster the second row. You brought in Will Whitty, you've re-signed Dave Dennis. Now you've got Tom here.
Yeah, well, obviously we've had a group of second rows moving on with Ollie Atkins, Wilhelm van der Sluis, Toby Sabin. There's no way we can just talk about going through a season with 2 and 3 different competitions and the squad we've got in place being strong enough, despite the fact we've got some very good young academy players coming through in the back 5 of the scrum. So that squad balance has been a huge factor for us. We obviously, knew at times this season we've struggled a little bit when our kind of line-out structures faltered a little bit. That's primarily quite a long injury to Johnny Hill. Sam Skinner's kind of had a dispersed season and then was away with international duty as well. And so actually making sure we have players available who can run line-outs, are good line-out forwards is quite important to us. Tom has those attributes, and alongside that his overall game has developed nicely in the couple of seasons he's been at Scarlet. So we see quite a lot of good things there. But as with a lot of people we try and bring here, we also see some kind of physical and playing development, which is quite important because he's not an old player by any means. He's a young, ambitious player, wants to achieve things in the game. We feel we can create that environment for him, and we feel we can potentially create a launch pad for him to be furthering his career moving forward.
And he's worked with Rob Hunter before. He's played with a number of the boys in the under-20s side. He knows a few familiar faces straight away.
That's right. That obviously helps and allows us to get a little bit of a take on his character from people who know him, which is fantastic. But at the same time, it's not the be-all and end-all to me. We've talked numerous times that I don't actually mind guys having different characters. The important thing is the buy-in, and what I'm comfortable with and confident is that he'll come here, he'll work extremely hard, he'll buy into things we're asking him to do, and that will give him a great opportunity to play. The season is a long season, starts with the World Cup, and who knows which ex-Chiefs players will end up being used in that. Who knows how the profile of the team may change over the next 6 months. He could easily find himself being a frontline player for us from day one if he's prepared to come here and work hard and really go after things, and those are the kind of challenges I want to set him.
And those signings, the re-signings, you've got your makings of a very good squad again for next year now. You're almost there, I'd imagine.
I would like to think so. Obviously, people are aware of guys moving on. We're balancing a very fine line around salary cap and budgets and things, and not everybody who's leaving there's not many people leaving, to be honest with you. I'd like to see go. It'd be great if we could keep everybody, but there's just a reality. It doesn't work like that. We've got a squad here who've developed from being academy players or championship players or premiership players into being into internationals or British Lions or premiership winning players and premiership final gainers and top 4 finish gainers and winning the regular season. We've got players here who've done that, and things change. And when things change, it means the squad has to change. And I think we're managing that very well. I'm delighted with the amount of players we've got here who are on an ongoing basis with us, still improving, and the senior players for us who are still here. And alongside that, we've got to manage how we build a squad around those guys on that year-by-year basis. Last year, very little turnover. This year, a little bit more, but not a huge amount. And we've got a group of very good academy players who are a year older. So we've got a nice process going at the moment. Hopefully that's something we can continue with, but it's a season-on-season kind of decisions have to be made. And as you say, I feel very comfortable with where we are next season. There's a couple of things we've still got yet to announce and pad out, but we're getting there. I like the look of our squad for next season already.